dragon bow. Right, with this dragon bow, I think I'm pulling about 26, possibly 27 inches. I've got a draw length indicator here, and there's a mark on that. The start of the mark is 28 inches. So let's see how far I'm pulling it. So look for the mark. Yeah, I'm not pulling quite 28 inches, probably 27. If I try to pull any more, then I'm overstretching and my arm's going to be too straight and the string's going to whack my arm all the while. So £60, not at my draw length, in the 40s at my draw length this one is. So you've seen this before in a few of my other videos. Sticking on one finger, oh, that breaks my finger. That's heavy. That is really heavy. Beautiful bow. Very heavy, very heavy. The dragon bow. This really is a wolf in sheep's clothing. This looks like a child's toy. It weighs nothing. I can't even feel it balancing on the end of my finger. It is so light, it is so thin, it is so small. This is the longer version as well. This is the 53 inch, I think. There's some of the other models are 48 inches. There's the Warrior. There's a few other models of the Freddy Archery bows of this style, but this is by far, all the ones I've seen, this is the prettiest. This is the blingiest, the dragon bow. Yeah, this is really nice. This caught my eye, so I had to have this one straight away. So yeah, it's supposedly £45 bow, but as with all these bows, they all are a lot higher in poundage than the manufacturers say. So this has been on a bow scale. This should be £45 at 31 inch draw. This is actually £44 at 28 inch draw, so it's miles out. So if you drawed this to 31 inches, it's going to be £51 draw weight, whereas the manufacturers say it's a £45 bow. So be careful when you buy these, because they are a bit heavier than it says on the bow. So it's always good to try one of these out before you order one. So yeah, it's a beautiful little bow. It is a pain for me to string. I can string all my other bows without a bowstringer. That £60 one, I can string that without a bowstringer. I can't with this, because the limbs are so thin that it twists. So you have to be really careful how you hold it. It's like holding a snake. It wants to bend and twist all the while, and I'm going to damage it. I'm going to twist the bow. If I force that too much, even though it's really hard work anyway, I don't think I probably would damage it. But if I tried too hard, I could, you know, distort the limbs by twisting them slightly. So I don't want to do that. So I've been working out ways trying to string this with a bowstringer, and it's still a pain. It's really difficult for me to do, and it's just because of the profile of the bow, the limbs, and how they flex about and move. But don't let that fool you. This bow is super fast. This is unbelievable. As I say, it looks like a child's toy. You wouldn't think this was a powerful bow at all, but I would probably even pit it against this. In fact, one day when I've got time, I might even get my chronograph out and see, and I don't think there'll be much difference. If any, the dragon bow might even be faster than this, because of the profile of this. The sayers fly forward. That's how these type of bows get the speed into the arrow, like flicking forward like that. But this one, it's even faster because the materials it's designed out of and how thin it is. This is really fast. This don't half fling arrows out. This is really quick. So it's really surprising, this bow is. So yeah, fantastic bow. It's the Freddy Archery Dragon Bow. You can pick these up from Merlin Archery. I think they're about £185 at Merlin Archery. I've seen them online in some other places in the UK where they're like £230. So that's a big difference really. So it's a lot cheaper if you want one to get one, you know, give them a ring at Merlin and see what poundage and what bows they got. Right, so yeah, I really enjoy shooting this. I'm not a very good shot and I don't shoot much archery anymore. I used to shoot quite a lot of archery. Every single week I'll be shooting archery, but I don't shoot very often. So my groups are all over the place. If it's not got a sight on it, like these bows have not got a sight on it, okay, with my compound bow, I'm probably going to put some decent groups together. But shooting instinctively with these type of bows, I'm not very good, but I enjoy it. That's the main thing. So I really enjoy it. Right, my garden is about 25 yards long. I do a lot of shooting on my garden, 25 yards long, but I'm going to take this bow down to my archery range and try it on a couple of longer shots down there as well. So anyway, hope you like the video. The Dragon Bow by Freddy Archery. Porcupine. It's not a boar, it's a porcupine. Just concentrate on the ones that actually hit the ball, not the ones that miss. We don't want to look at those ones, just the ones that hit the target. Dead pig.